Okay, so today let us discuss this chapter, which is Childhood by Marcus Nathan, which is our Hornbill ka chapter something. So let us start with the stanza 1, which is: When did my childhood go? Was it the day I ceased to be 11? Was it time I realized that hell and heaven could not be found in geography and therefore could not be? Was that the day? Okay, so in this stanza, what is happening? The poet is wondering about when his childhood came to an end. Was that day the end of his childhood when he was no longer 11 years old? He's asking himself, was it the day when he came to know that hell and heaven existed, but could not be found in any history, in any books, or in any maps? He realized that those were just imaginary places that in actual does not existed. Okay, so the second stanza this says, When did my childhood go? Was it the time I realized that adults were not all they seemed to be? They talked of fluff and preached of fluff, but did not act so lovingly. Was that the day? So, देखो, stanza 2 में they are saying that he's again questioning himself that when did his childhood go? This is like the story is based on a rhetorical questions, right? So now again he's asking himself, when did his childhood go? Now he's seeing the world with a new perception. What is the new perception? That the adults are hypocrites. Now they are not what they seem to be. They talk about love, they talk about love, but they never behave so lovingly, right? They are like double faced in reality. Like the poet is very emotionally disappointed here. Okay, let's see the third stanza, which is: When did my childhood go? Was it when I found my mind was really mine to use whichever way I choose, producing thoughts that were not those of other people, but my own and mine alone? Was that the day? Okay, so is this stanza may he is again wondering on the same question. He ponders on the same question, that when did his childhood go? Now he's asking himself about his possibilities. Now he's discovering that his mind is actually his and it is not based upon the thoughts, upon the opinions of other people. And he discovers the ability to think independently and thoughts which are not bounded by anyone. Now he's sensing his own individuality and separate personality. Okay, so the last and the very important stanza: Where did my childhood go? It went to some forgotten place that's hidden in an infant's face. That's all I know, right? Now here, देखो यहाँ पे तीन words are very important: forgotten place, hidden, and an infant's face, right? Now in this stanza, poet is regretting about his childhood. He is concluding that his childhood had gone to some forgotten place which will never come back. Once childhood is gone, it will never come back. It is something which cannot be retrieved, right? So now he's living in the innocence of a young child or young children, right? Now he accepts the fact that his childhood is gone, but it is remaining visible in other faces, right? Like of infants' faces. Now, what is infants' faces signifying here? That they are carrying forward, they are carrying the legacy of, okay, they're carrying the tradition, they are carrying the childhood basically, right? So, this is what epistemology of life in childhood. So, the central idea of the entire poem written by Marcus Nathan is that it is touching the idea of human sensitivity, and it is a process of, and life, childhood is a process of growing up and accepting loss.